we have done yesterday formation of fructosates. In the formation of fructosates, we have this fructose C6H11O5OH and hydroxyl group. It reacts with calcium hydroxide and we get C6H11O5CaO. This is calcium fructosate plus water. This is calcium fructosate, and along with this we get molecule of water. This is calcium fructosate, hydroxyl group that is replaced by calcium oxide. Now, how the structure of D-fructose was established? It is same. This the method of establishment of the structure of D-fructose was same as that of glucose. First of all, molecular formula, elemental analysis and molecular weight determination established that molecular formula of fructose is C6H12O6. Then presence of ketonic group. When you how it was established? So when you react fructose with HCN, hydrogen cyanide, hydroxylamine and phenylhydrazine, then what we get is C double bond O group. It reacts with HCN, cyanohydrin is formed, oxime is formed and phenylhydrazone is formed. It is same as it was in case of glucose. Then in the third case, if we react this fructose with a very strong oxidizing agent like HNO3, what we get is we get a trihydroxy glutaric acid. We get acids with less number of carbons, which also establishes that ketonic group is present. Then tartaric acid and glycolic acid. And this is the third proof for the presence of C double bond O group. Then next is presence of straight chain carbon atoms. How do we establish that? As we established in case of glucose. In the same manner here also it is established. C6H12O6, if you react it with Hi and phosphorus, it will give us CH3CH2 whole 4 CH3, which is hexane. This is normal hexane plus 2-iodohexane, CH3CH2 whole thrice CHI-CH3. This is 2-iodohexane. Then it means that Hi and phosphorus, they are very strong reducing agents. They reduce, it means that they reduce this whole of this ketonic group and hydroxyl group to normal hexane, and iodohexane is also formed. Then another method which establishes that C double bond O is present is that C double bond O, it reacts with HCN, cyanohydrin is formed. A reaction takes place across C double bond O, OH and CN, and when you hydrolyze it, we get OH and COOH. This CN cyano group hydrolyzes to acidic group. We all know that CN on complete hydrolysis, it gives us acid. So this also establishes that here the C double bond O group is present. Then further, if you react it with Hi and phosphorus, what we get is we get 2-methyl hexanoic acid. This part here CHCOOH is formed. Rest of the part that gets hydroxyl part जो है इसका, that will get reduced to hydrogen, means that will hydroxyl part, it gets reduced. That is why we get 2-methyl hexanoic acid. OH part forms H, as it was here also. All the hydroxyl parts were reduced to alkanes. So then next was open chain structure of D-fructose. This was the open chain structure of fructose, which was proposed, because all these reactions, they were bringing us to the conclusion that only this can be the structure can be the structure of fructose, because it was explaining all the properties of fructose and the reactions which it undergoes. Then next is configuration of D-fructose, how it was established. Now open chain structure has three stereo centers from carbon number 3 to 5. This is 3, 4 and 5. Three stereo centers, three chiral carbons are there from 3 to 5. Its configuration was established by the fact that it forms the same oxazone as glucose. Glucose also forms oxazone, and fructose also forms fructosazone. As oxazone formation involves only first two carbon atoms, oxazone formation in case of glucose involves first two carbon atoms, and fructosazone formation in case of fructose also involves these first two carbons. We have done the formation of fructosazone in the previous lecture, and we have also done the formation of oxazone, so you can see it there, you can refer it there. So as oxazone formation involves only first two carbon atoms which are not stereocenters, these two are not chiral carbons, they are not stereocenters, the configuration at three stereocenters is same as that of glucose. Yes, so this part, it means that configuration, this part of the chain is same as that of glucose, only the difference is here. The difference is only that in case of glucose you have CHO aldehyde group, and in case of fructose we have ketonic group, and rest of these 3 to 5 carbons, they all are the chiral carbons, and also only first two carbons lead to the formation of oxazone in case of glucose and fructosazone in case of fructose. So that is that is why D configuration it was assigned to fructose, and it was named as D fructose. So this is all about how the structure of fructose was established. Thank you.